Hey guys, just wanted to do a quick follow-up video. I got my ETS intake installed about a week ago, and as you know, with the OEM boost, OEM maps, it ran wonderful. The AFR was right where we want it to be, safe ranges. Not so much with the high boost. Essentially, when you get the JB4, you get 5 maps. Those 5 maps are similar to a Cobb access port. They're generic maps that should work well for your car, but they may not work perfectly. And they did work great. The AFR was super safe up until I got the intake. Once I got the intake, it needed a little bit of adjusting, and just like a Pro Tune with the Cobb tuner, you can go onto map 6 and do a customized tune. So that's what I've been working out with Terry from Burger Tuning. I've been working on a custom map, getting the AFR right where I want it to be. I'm shooting for 11.5 to 12.5. 11.5 is a safe, rich torque number. And then really anything under like 13.3 is relatively safe at wide open throttle. So that's what we're shooting for. I haven't really made any videos this week. I've been carpooling with my wife, and she doesn't, well, she likes to drive her car. So we've been driving the Forester this week, and I'm gonna get some more content out there. It's really just been a tuning week. Other than that, I've just been kind of stretched a little thin at work. So once I get some more time in my schedule, we'll upload some more content. I'm going to show some more data logs. It's exciting. We're essentially getting better air fuel ratio, more boost, a little bit more power. Right now the car feels pretty good, but we're working on making it feel great. So it's going to take a little bit more time, a few more data logs, sending a little bit of back and forth. So essentially what I'm doing is I data log, do a nice third gear pull from 30 to red line, which is like 77, 78. So do 30 to red line, which is going to be right under 3,000 RPM, because 3,000 RPM is where the real tuning kind of starts happening. And I do that all the way to red line, and then I send those logs to Terry, and then he sends me revisions, and then so on and so forth. And it's a process if you want to perfect it. If you just want okay, you can probably do it in 1 or 2 transitions. But I'm not really looking for okay. I want a perfect chart. You know, want a nice angle, and the AFR's slowly climbing or not climbing at all. Generally, you know, we kind of start at, let's say, 11, and then it goes 11.2, 11.4, so on and so forth. And at the top of the rev range, you know, it might hit 12.5 or 12.8, somewhere in that range. But that's what we're shooting for. So it's just gonna take a little bit of time. I was also gonna, had a couple people ask if you could install the intake without stands. I'm gonna post a video showing that you can, and not the difficult way. I saw one video where they did it from the top. Other than removing the radiator fans, I have no idea how you'd get your hand in there and be able to adjust everything well enough and tighten everything well enough. I'm gonna show that you can do it without stands at stock ride height. Now, if you got coilovers, that's a whole different ballpark, but at stock ride height, there is enough room where you could take off the splash guard and get under there, and you know, it's not gonna be as much room as if you have it on stands or if you have it on ramps, but there's enough. And I'm gonna post a video showing that, just because I did want my viewers that were hesitant, that didn't have that those options available to them, to see that they could do that without any extra equipment. But yeah, more videos to come, and I will show some dyno charts, some data logs, probably within the next 2 weeks.